You're coming off a victory. I know it's a 72-game marathon, but let's talk about the sprint here. You won against Iowa in Iowa's hometown. It's got to be a good relief just to get that victory.
Yeah, I think it's important for the guys. I think some of our guys were gripping their stick a little tight. I thought that, we've had a lot of like individual player meetings with our guys, and just the weight of everything, inaugural season, first franchise win. I think it was really weighing on our guys, and I'm hoping that, we're hoping that now we can move forward and everyone can just, breathe a sigh of relief and just play their games, because we have some really good hockey players here.
Do you feel that, like, coming out of the locker room after that win? Did you feel that sigh of relief from the guys? Were they a little bit more loose? Were they more vocal about getting that victory?
I think so. I think there was an element of just like, okay, like we're not going to go 0-72, and so that's fine and that's good, because you really never know what you're going to get with an expansion team. You have just no baseline of previous results. That being said, we still have guys right now. We had some player meetings today. We've got guys that are habitual point-a-game guys in the ECHL, and they just haven't gotten on the score sheet for one reason or another. But again, man, we're trying to create a process-driven culture that is not focused on results, but is focused on the preparation, and we continue to sort of deliver that message to our players.
When you look ahead to this game, it's game number 2 of 3 against the Iowa Heartlanders. What do you want to see different from your team still to achieve that victory again?
Yeah, again, I don't think I look at it like that, 2 or 3 or anything like that. It's game, 4 of a 72-game season. Obviously, we do play Iowa a lot. So, last night, both Mess and I looked at the film, found ways for us to get better. Again, it's two-pronged. It's finding ways to get better, but it's also about continuing to find ways that we can find that consistency that we need in order to be successful. So I call them seeds of awareness or seeds of recognition, where our players are starting to understand what makes them successful, what makes us as an organization successful, and what makes us like a good hockey team. And so that's really what we're trying to, create that foundation for them right now.
Let's talk about one good thing here from your team. You walked away from that game in Iowa. What were you most pleased about?
I think the turnovers, again, we've got guys, especially our forwards, that have the ability to create. But it's important as a player to find, the proper times to try and make those plays. And, if you look at the games previous, especially the last game against Toledo, we had 26 turnovers, and that's just way too many to win a hockey game. Last night we minimized it to 8 or 9 turnovers. You start putting pucks into good areas and managing the puck and limiting your turnovers. You're going to be in every game, and you're going to get an opportunity to score and win hockey.